Shalom Israel. Baruch Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Kol Hala Hawa La Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai, all praises, glory to Yahweh. Hallelujah. Praise Yahweh. And saying that, what I'm going to get into and what I'm going to touch on, because my time is limited, because I'm on my lunch break. But what we're going to discuss is these not religious symbols, but these Egyptian symbols, Illuminati, Masons. Do you understand me? Because see, understand, the world philosophical views goes against Yahweh God. And the philosophical views are not just the religion, but also knowledge as well. Do you understand me? So it is what it is. So understand that that the Freemason or the Mason is a cult, but in today's time, it's more of a fraternity and a sorority. Because see, understand, like how in a college they go to these fraternities. That's how the Masons are. Everybody wants to join, and everybody wants to be a Mason. Do you understand me? For the blessings and the benefits of Freemasonry. But yet y'all don't understand that that ain't nothing but idol worship. You understand me? Because see, understand, this religion of man is full of, its religious ideology is surrounded by myth and legend, and this myth and legend goes back to Babylon, and not only with supremacists in Babylon, but goes back into the first world with Anunnaki. Do you understand me? It is what it is. But anyway, we're gonna get into this Mason, because see, understand, this Mason, this cult, it goes back to Egypt around about the 3rd century BC. You understand me? You had religion started popping up. You understand me? So in the timeline, this was around the in the timeline what we known as the Bronze Age. You understand me? See, so when it came to the Egyptians, the civilizations of the Egyptians, you had the Old Kingdom and the Middle Kingdom. See, so this masonry started around the 3rd century BC. So the timeline would be around about what? 2100 to 1900 BCE is before Christ in that common era. See, understand, when it comes to the timeline, it ain't no 001, 002 when Yahweh Shai came, because he is the vision of that timeline. So it went from, like, for instance, 58 BC to 145 AD. There ain't no 001. You understand me? It is what it is, okay? But understand that during this time, the declining of the Middle Kingdom. You understand me? This cult was founded by Amate. You understand me? Now, Amate was not a god, but he was worshipped as a god, due to the fact of that his name being under the Pharaoh. Understand that Amate was the gifted out of all gifted or intelligent Egyptians, because see, he added advance to the technology of that we have to this day. You understand me? When it comes to architecture, when it comes to mathematics, because see, he finished building those pyramids. Now, this is a misunderstanding. Y'all think that the pyramids was already here with Anunnaki, okay, in the first world. Understand that Anunnaki, Nimrod, not Nimrod, I want to say Nimrod, but what's his name? The first Hambari. You understand me? See, understand, Hambari, the Babylonians, their doctrine is surrounded by myth and legend. Same as the Babylonians with Semiramis and Nimrod. You understand me? It is what it is, okay? But understand that that each dynasty built a certain layer of the pyramid. Like the first civilization of the Egyptians, they built a certain layer. Then the next civilization kingdom, they built that added on to that layer. And then the next one added on to that layer. So when it came to the Middle Kingdom with Amate finished the pyramids, and he built store chambers and secret storehouses. Storehouses and secret chambers and meeting rooms inside that pyramid. So he was worshipped as a god because he saved Egypt from that drought. Understand that that drought that took place around about, as I stated before, around about from 22 to like 1900 BCE. Because see, you had in the Bronze Age, you had a lot of volcanic, cataclysmic events that's taking place. You understand me? That brought an end to the Middle Kingdom. Because see, understand the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th Egyptian dynasty ran concurrently. You understand me? See, there's a lot of things that y'all need to know and understand. See, so but anyway, this Freemason that y'all into ain't nothing but a cult, and that cult comes out of Egypt. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. See, so during that time, he would I'm gonna tell you, we considered as a god due to the fact that he saved Egypt from that drought in that period of time. You understand me? Now, when he saved, when he built those storehouses and those secret chambers, during that time, you had Joseph. Okay, he was the governor. See, so we are talking about politics. Politics is the scriptures. You understand me? Because the commandments is a divine governing system, because it governs the body of people when it comes directly from Yahweh God. See, so Joseph was a governor at that time. Do you understand me? And in fact, let's go to Genesis. They get Genesis what it is? Genesis 41 and what 53. Genesis 41 verse 53. And the 7 years of plenteousness that was in the land of Egypt were ended, and the 7th year of the dirt began. Now when it said dirt, it's talking about that little drought. For instance, like with that COVID-19, you had a little dirt, right? Because you had a little shortage of cleaning supplies. You know what I mean? I mean, not cleaning supplies, but of toilet paper, because everybody was locked in. So a lot of people went and grabbed Lysol, cleaning supplies, and toilet paper. You understand me? So that toilet paper, that was a little dirt. Okay, it's a little shortage. Okay, you understand? Let's read that again. Let's go back to verse 53. Genesis 41 verse 53. And the 7 years of plenteousness that was in the land of Egypt were ended, and the 7 years of the dirt began to come, according as Joseph had said. And the dirt was in all lands, but in all the lands of Egypt there were bread, because he had built storehouses and chambers inside those pyramids. See, now during this time of that drought, you had a lot of cataclysmic volcanic events that taking place that brought an end to the Middle Kingdom. You understand me? See, so understand that this period was during the Bronze Age, leading up to the Exodus of Egypt. See, now the misunderstanding and the lies come in is when the Bible speaks about Ramsey, they think that it's talking about the first dynasty. It's not talking about the first dynasty when the Bible mentioned Ramses in the Bible. Do you understand me? Okay, now when it comes to the second Egyptian empire, the first Egyptian empire kingdom considered the second, the third, the fourth of the Egyptian dynasty illegitimate. They're not true Egyptians, due to the fact of that the youngest in the first dynasty, the youngest pharaoh, the last pharaoh, he died at a young age. See, so when it came to the second dynasty, it was rumored that Ramsey in the first dynasty had a somewhat like a virgin birth, had a baby. Do you understand me? See, so that copy of that virgin birth in the Egyptian, when it came to Ramsey and in the second Egyptian kingdom, that goes back into Babylonian with Semiramis with Nimrod. And Semiramis, when Nimrod died, became the sun god. She died, became the moon goddess, and she was pregnant. But before she became the moon goddess, she was pregnant by the sun god. So that's where you get the virgin birth from. Okay, now the virgin birth of the Babylonians, and then that with Egypt, all that comes from Genesis. In the first world comes from Genesis, the 3rd chapter, verse 15. And a lot of Israelite elders, they mistranslate and they err into that scripture. Okay, so there's a lot of religious leaders. You understand me? That's why prophecies is based on belief, not upon knowledge. You understand me? Before I finish up, let me go to Matthew Let me go to Matthew, what, 16? Let me get to Matthew 16 and I'm gonna start at verse 13. Matthew chapter 16, verse 13. When Yahushua came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, Who do men say I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, Some say thou art John the Baptist, some Elijah, and other Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. And he said unto them, But whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, Thou art Christ, the Son of the living God, Yahweh. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Barjona, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. Meaning, despite of the physical knowledge, that spiritual birth had taken place through biblical prophecy. You understand me? Despite of despite of human knowledge, because see, in the human knowledge philosophy, a woman cannot have a baby without the touch of a man, and that is true. That's why he say with flesh and blood hasn't revealed it unto thee. You understand? See, there are things that y'all need to know and understand, because see, a lot of y'all say y'all believe in God, but y'all don't know the scriptures, and you don't understand what you worshiping. But you are trying to tell me that I'm wrong. But I understand this whole political game and how biblically it's all related. But let's get back to Genesis. Let me go to Genesis 42 and 6 and 39. Genesis 42 and 6. And then we're gonna go ahead into the back to 39 and verse 5. Genesis 42 verse 6. And Joseph was the governor. Listen. And Joseph was the governor, and the governor is a ruler. Okay, see, so when y'all say, oh, politics and religion don't mix, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Do you understand me? Because Yahweh prophecies are played out through these politicians' agenda. That's how I know y'all already have the mark of the beast. You already worship the government. Okay? You're not of Yahweh God, because if you was of Yahweh God, you would know the truth and you'll believe in that truth. Okay? Now, it's another thing too. That New World Order, it hasn't come into effect yet. Okay? So a lot of you all are wrong. And a lot of you all are off in y'all error. Because see, understand, the church can't go up against the politicians. They can speak about the politicians' agenda, but they can't go against the government. No religious church in America can go against the government due to the fact that that's C4 charter. That's why you have a lot of Israelites and them use Jesus. Okay, on the side, on the highways and byways, they say Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, but then they also got to push Jesus. Do you understand me? ICUIC got to push Jesus. I heard one of them say, one camp said, one dude like, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and one of the camp members, elders were like, no, don't say that, say Jesus, say Jesus. Like, I sit in front of a church all day to convince African Americans that you the children of Israel, knowing that philosophically they're not going to come, because they lack understanding of biblical scriptures also. Do you understand me? So some of the Israelite camps, they are dead just the rest of the religious leaders. You understand me? Because they err into the scriptures. Okay, let's go back. Genesis 42 verse 6. And Joseph was the governor over the land, and it was that sold to all the people of the land. And Joseph's brethren came and bowed down themselves before him with their faces to the earth. You understand me? See, so at that time, during that time of Amenhotep building these pyramids and these secret chambers, he saved them from that drought. You understand me? So at that same time, Joseph was the governor. Okay, see, now this is another misunderstanding that y'all have. The Bible was not written by no goddamn white man. Stop saying that shit, because it's not true. The Council of Nicaea didn't put the Bible. They didn't write the fucking Bible. Do you understand me? See, y'all lack understanding. And that goes back to let me hold that. We gonna get 39, right? I said 39. Oh, let's hold that. Let's go back to Jeremiah. Let me get 31 and 5. 30 what what? Isaiah or Jeremiah? Jeremiah, Shalaki. I think it was Jeremiah. I think with Jeremiah. Jeremiah what? 5 and 31? Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 31. The prophet prophesied falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And they prophesy falsely to you all, because they tell you half the truth. Do you understand me? See, so again, you have to be in that divine spirit in order to prophesy these scriptures, because these scriptures are divine. And the mistranslation is that y'all use the scriptures and add the philosophical views of man ideology into it. That's what makes y'all err. Okay, y'all mistranslate and incorrectly break down these scriptures. You understand me? But at the same time, understand that Joseph was the governor at that time. All right. See, so when it comes to the Bible, this was leading up. See, the Bible, the Exodus, took place most likely leading up into the Bronze Age. You understand me? See, so when y'all get that, y'all got the timeline mixed up, thinking that the Bible was written, or the Bible is a fake and it's a copy of the Egyptians, because that story was told of Moses. Do you understand me? But understand, everything was written in the first world, and it spilled over to the second world through 8 people. Okay, you understand me? See, so that prophecy of Genesis 3:15 was plagiarized by the Egyptians and by the Babylonians and all the other nations. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let's get 39 and 5. Genesis 39 verse 5. And it came to pass from that time that he made him overseer in the house and all that he had, that the Lord blessed the Egyptians, the house for Joseph's sake, and blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house and in the field. And he left all that he had in Joseph's hand, and he knew not aught he had, save the bread which he did eat. And Joseph was a goodly person and well favored. Okay, see, so during that time, Yahweh God blessed the Egyptians. Okay, you understand me? And the same way how he is to today. Some nations he blessed. You understand me? America is wicked, but America is blessed through capitalism. America is blessed through the Constitution. Why? Because the Constitution is built. The Constitution is built on these commandments. Do you understand me? Now understand, this is one legal system. The commandments is the divine governance system. And this is called theocracy because it deals with man and God. This is the philosophical views, religious ideology of man. This is the man governance system come into play. Do you understand me? See, there are things that y'all need to learn and understand. This is what the church it's not designed to teach you. See, so a lot of you all die in idol worship, and your religious leader, he dead too, and he led y'all to die because Yahweh God didn't send him. You understand me? He didn't send him because why? You have to be chosen. He have to speak to you. If you're not moved by the Spirit, and then you prophesy in these scriptures, you prophesy in the philosophical views of man, and not of Yahweh God. Okay? You're talking to a real Israel. Okay? You understand me? So see, so understand that Joseph was the governor at that time, and Amatate built those storehouses. Yeah, at the same time, he established in them secret chambers, secret meeting rooms, that cult. And that cult, what here is to the day, is known as Masons. You understand me? Now, when it comes to Illuminati, you understand me? Adam Weishaupt, he didn't create Illuminati. Okay? Adam Weishaupt created Barnable Illuminati. See, now understand, Illuminati means the elite or the elect, right? Now, Illuminati come out of the Catholic Church. Do you understand me? See, understand, Adam Weishaupt, he studied with the Jitsu priests of the Catholic Church. Okay? He know that God exists, the divine commandments. But yet, out of oneself, believe in the philosophy or the philosophical commandments. Because in the philosophical commandments, this is where the issues of life flow in. Money, materialism, fame, and so forth. You understand me? See, so they believe in the philosophical system. That's why Christianity is a mockery of Yahweh God, because they want to imitate God. Because the church believe in the social issues. That's why they do not teach the commandments. That's why when you go to the church in the community, they are set up in the community. Because the church is a divine governing system. And they give out food, and they help with clothing, and they help with the social issues of life. Okay, see? So y'all be enslaved religiously to a man religion of Christianity. You understand me? A lot of y'all enslaved and captive to the ideology that his name is Jesus. And Jesus do not exist. God logic, ain't nobody can prove to me that he exists. Okay? Only thing you can go back is to the translation in the English. Okay, but when you go back into the paleo, when you go back, Jesus never existed. And that painting goes back to Serapis Ptolemy the first. See, so that Caesar Borgia painting goes back into Egypt. Do you understand me? And a lot of them symbols that y'all rock, the that Mason, okay, that star, the Star of David or the Seal of Solomon. You understand me? All those symbols come out of Egypt. Do you understand me? The Star of David, the Seal of Solomon does have nothing to do with Yahweh God nor the commandments. And whoever teach that in the Israelite, they false and they wrong. Do you understand me? Because they cannot prove that Yahweh God gave David a star or Solomon a star. You understand me? But I can prove that they rejected the commandments and they brought the star and the sun calendar, because the first century Jews rejected the lunar calendar. But they brought the sun calendar and all them stars shit out of Egypt. That's why they quickly went into slavery. You understand me? See, so there are things y'all need to learn and understand when it comes to this truth. Alright? Alright then, so understand, right? See, so Illuminati, the elect, comes from out of the Catholic Church. Margaret MacDonald, I think that she wrote it, and James Darby or John Darby, how you say his name, and he pushed it throughout Europe. Now during this time you had the print and press. Okay, you had 4 great inventions of the Renaissance period reshaped the way how we view money, materialism, and God. That's why I say a lot of y'all lack understanding, especially when it comes to philosophy in the early church, because philosophy and religion popped up in the 2nd and the 3rd century, around in the Bronze Age. See, so during this time where Amate built them storehouses and Joseph was governor, understand Egypt was brought to a monotheism religion. Okay, because it was a polytheism. They believed in multiple gods. Do you understand me? But I think his name was Hakanani, whatever his name, Hakanani, the pharaoh, he created Ra. So he brought Egypt to a singular religion. You understand me? He created Ra, which is now y'all say amen in the church. Do you understand me? Because he was the son of Ra. You understand me? Now, when it came to the Eastern, the Egyptian Empire, politically he lost that, due to the fact of that religion was popping up. The church, these secret societies was just popping up. Do you understand? Okay, there are things y'all lack understanding of, and they are not being taught. Okay, so y'all die outside of your faith and belief, despite of your confession. Let's go to John 14. Let's go to John 14 and 3 and Matthew 24 and 31. John what? 14 and 3 and Matthew 14 and 3, and then we're going to go ahead into Matthew 24. Get Matthew 24 and what? 31. John chapter 14 verse 4. And no, Shalaki verse 3. No, we're gonna start at verse 1. John chapter 14, verse 1. Let not your hearts be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. Now when he said your heart don't be in trouble, meaning that don't be troubled about the philosophical things that's taking place politically and astronomically. Why? Because these events, catastrophic events, is going to put an end to what we know as America or this universe. Okay? Because see, understand, Esau is the end of all material matters. That's including man, beast, animal, trees, the stars, the moon, the universe, everything going to come to a close because everything of material matters. Do you understand me? Because man came out of the earth, and the earth is a material matter. Okay? You understand? Let's go. Let's read that again. John chapter 14, verse 1. Let not your hearts be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. In my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. Meaning that that's where you get the elect. The angelic priest was going to be raptured up. So you get that rapture theory from. You understand me? So Adam Weishaupt didn't create the Illuminati. When he came to America, he dropped Barnable and kept Illuminati. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Matthew 24, verse 31. Wait, let me go start at 30. Matthew 24, verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Now, when it says the sign, it's talking about eclipse. Okay, see, so understand when you see the stars and the moon showing signs, understand. Okay? Let's read that again. And then there shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. See, so when you see these celestial objects or these celestial beings create that sign, know and understand that Yahweh Shai is on his way. Okay? But y'all don't understand how he is on his way because he exists through his creation. That's how we know that he exists. But y'all don't know that he exists. Y'all know that he exists because y'all believe in the titles of God. Okay, and the philosophy that's taught behind God and the creation. Okay, and then there shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and there shall see the Son of Man coming in clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Meaning that you're not going to see no man on a horse with other horses coming down. That's bullshit that y'all learn in the church. It's not happening like that. In the reality, you're going to see me talking about the cosmos. Okay, when you see that sign, the Son of Man appear, he's talking about that sign Aries. When you go back into the constellation, okay, he's talking about the constellation Aries because every sign shows in its season. You understand me? And every going to shows up in the season, so we already know when we see celestial objects, we already know that the world about to end, Yahweh about to touch down. Okay, but y'all don't understand the touching down of Yahweh because philosophically, through certain scriptures, y'all think that a white man is going to come out of the sky to save you when it's not happening. You understand me? But basically, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heavens to the other. Meaning that that's the elect. That's when he called for the elect. See, so that's how you get the rapture theory come about based off the scriptures. Okay, that he's coming back not for he coming back for the elect of Israel. You understand me? Because the covenant is for Israel. And the misinterpretation and the mistranslation is that you all think that he's coming for everybody. No, the Gentiles going to learn the commandments. They're going to learn to be obedient because they're going into slavery. They are saved for slavery. Okay, so they have salvation. Okay, you understand me? But their kingdom is slavery. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Okay, see, so understand that Adam Weishaupt didn't create the Illuminati, but he created Barnable. He dropped the Barnable and came over to America, was known as Illuminati. Now understand that Adam Weishaupt was a Jewish descendant. Okay, and the Rothschilds, they were corn dealers, bankers. They bankers, but they were corn dealers. They are Jewish descendants also. So they met up. Now, when you go back to Trump, Donald Trump, his kids is Jewish. Chuck Schumer is Jewish. Do you understand me? See, y'all better understand this political game. That's why they tried to say, the Democrats tried to say, Chuck Schumer folded under Trump. Because Chuck Schumer is a Jew. Trump children are Jewish. Do you understand me? So understand that the Israel, I mean not the Israel, but Benjamin Netanyahu over there in that land, the land of Israel, them fake Jews in America, this is one kingdom. They are all Edomites. Do you understand me? See, so a lot of American politicians are Edomites. Okay, you have black Edomites too with dark complexion. Do you understand me? There are things that y'all really have to understand. Okay? And a lot of y'all are misled. Okay? And not understanding. Okay? See, so understand that Joseph was the governor at the time. Amitay was worshipped as a god, but he wasn't a god. He saved them from that drought during that period of the Bronze Age. You understand me? See, so the scriptures are true. But y'all don't know y'all biblical history also, because it don't be taught into the churches. It's not taught into the synagogues. Okay? Only thing is taught in religion of man is idol worship. Okay, you understand me? So understand that those symbols, that star, David, seal of Solomon, that Masonic Mason sign, all that come out of Egypt. Because see, understand, Yahweh, God never gave the children of Israel a star. When they left Egypt during the Bronze Age and they ran into the land of Canaan, they ran into Yahweh, the southern Canaanites. Okay, that's where you get Yahweh from. Okay, it's a southern Canaanite. That's not the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob name. You understand me? I mean, look, man, understand what y'all worshiping, okay? But understand that that star came out of Egypt. When the Jews left Egypt, they rejected the commandments, they rejected the lunar calendar, they brought the solar calendar and these symbols of Egypt with them. That's why to this day y'all worship on the Saturday and on the Sunday, because y'all Sabbath are based on the planetary system. It's not based on the phases of the moon. But the Babylonians, they phases worship was on the moon, but it was on the greater increase of the light. Yahweh God's calendar is in a decrease of the light of the moon, because the moon regulates the Sabbath and feast days, but it's in a decrease of the light. Some Israelites teach that the full moon is the first day, it's the first month, and that's a lie. Because see, you have to be in a divine spirit to prophesy these scriptures. You can't prophesy these scriptures on a philosophical level. Then you're going to be off and you're going to be wrong. Okay? And you're going to have somebody like me that's going to come, that's into the biblical scriptures, that's going to tell you you're false and you're wrong. And you're going to debate, we can debate. Okay? But understand that Yahweh God never gave David or Solomon that star. Okay, now understand that star, David or seal of Solomon, those triangles around that star are what we call the land of the spirits. Now inside that star is a hectagon. Okay, you understand me? And when you go back to America, you can see the hectagon of the pentagon. That's in America, the Pentagon. Okay, so when you go over the area of Washington D.C., you're gonna see the Masonic symbol. Okay, you're gonna see the Star of David, seal of Solomon in America. You understand me? Because see, understand, America is known as Egypt when it comes to labor. But when it comes to a governance system, America is Babylon because it has a monarchy system. Babylon is a monarchy system. Okay, a lot of things y'all don't understand. The church can't go against the politicians. Because why I can't speak out against the government? Because the government gave them a C4 charter, tax exempts and all. Okay, you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Okay, see, so understand that star, that triangle that's going up represents man, and a star that's going down, that triangle represents woman, and that creates a blasphemy. See, you know what I'm saying? That's that 5-point star or the 6-point star of David is the same. because those triangles is used in witchcraft and black magic. Okay, those two triangles superimposed on top of each other. That create a sexual union act, and that is blasphemy. Do you understand me? Sexual union is blasphemy. All right, let's go to Genesis. Let me get Genesis. Let me go to Genesis 6. Let me get Genesis 6, and we're going to go to 1, and then we're going to go down to verse 5. Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. Verse 5. And Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of his thought of his heart was only evil continually. Okay, see, so when the women was born to the men, you had wickedness began to multiply. Okay, that's blasphemy, because why wickedness is multiplied? Let's go to the book of Psalms 51. Let me get Psalms 51 and 5 right quick. Psalms 51 verse 5. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Why? Because you have to think into a lower nature in order to conceive. You understand me? So now when it comes to Joseph and Mary, a lot of Israelites teach that Aphrodite, the goddess Aphrodite, you know what I mean? Joseph and Mary had sex, and they had Yahweh Shai. But Joseph and Mary never had sex, because you got to go back to biblical prophecy. Is the biblical prophecy true or false? And understand that biblical prophecy is always true. So therefore, a lot of elders and a lot of Israelite camps that go against the virgin birth, they off, and Yahweh God is not with them. Why? Because they reject the Son, they reject the Father also, despite of them having knowledge of the biblical scriptures. You understand? Let me go in the Apocrypha. Let me go to Ecclesiasticus. What is it? Ecclesiasticus 34. And let me get 8. Ecclesiasticus 34 verse 8. The law shall be found perfect without lies. See, the law is perfect without lies. And the wisdom of the perfection to the faithful mouth. And they faithful to that truth. So everything that come out of their mouth is going to be true. They're going to be faithful to the biblical prophecy. Do you understand me? See, so when you go back to Matthew 16, what did Yahweh Shai say? Blessed are thy Simon Barjona, because flesh and blood hasn't revealed it unto thee. See, like me, I have a granddaughter and I have 4 boys. So I understand that a woman need a man's sperm to have a baby. Okay? But understand, I believe in biblical prophecy. I believe Yahweh Shai came directly from Yahweh God through Mary. Okay? Because I answered that call. And a lot of Israelites and a lot of elders in these camps, they go against the Yahweh God. They go against biblical scriptures because they don't believe in the birth of Yahweh Shai. And if you deny the birth of Yahweh Shai, you deny biblical prophecy, you calling God a liar. And Yahweh God is not with you. And that's a fact. I deal with facts, not opinions. See, so a lot of these Israelite camps like GMS, ICUIC, and ISUBK, IOZ, AOC, Watchmen of Israel, all of goes against Yahweh God is not with them, although they heavy into the commandments. See, they living by the law. They're not living to Yahweh Shai. They're not putting Yahweh Shai in the mouths of the Gentiles so that they can learn the commandments to come and be obedient and be good slaves in the kingdom. Do you understand me? So y'all have to notice some of these videos of these Israelite camps that y'all watching, because what happened is that the camps are just like the church. They're only on philosophical issues, because it's not about the physical Israel. It's about the elect of being the Israel, okay? Because he done away with that heritage. See, so a lot of Israelites lack understanding when he say he done away with the commandments. And the church teach you that you don't need to keep the commandments. But then the church and the Israelite camps, they lack understanding too, because see, it doesn't matter whether you're a Hebrew Israelite or not. This is based on belief, and you have to be chosen. But everybody not chosen, and everybody don't believe, despite of the Hebrew Israelites, because the Israelite first Jews, they never believed. Even to this day, they still don't fucking believe. Okay? You understand me? And every nigga that, every black man that wake up to these highways and byways of Israel, Yahweh God didn't chose you. You understand? So the Israelite camp is more like a fraternity. Okay, a sorority. Same thing with the cult. It's more fraternity and sorority. Okay? You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. They diluted the whole meaning. But understand that that Star of David, that Seal of Solomon come out of Egypt. You understand? In fact, let me get the book of Amos 5 and 26 right quick. You can get Amos 5 and 26, and then I'm going to go to Acts 7 and 43. Amos chapter 5 verse 26. Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? Because they wandered in the desert for 40 years. Okay, and that's the time during the Bronze Age. You understand me? So the Holy Scripture was written around about the 1100 BCE. Okay, the Council of Nicaea did not write the Bible. William Shakespeare did not write the Bible. Do you understand me? The white man did not write the Bible. Okay, ain't nothing but fucking lies that y'all tell. Okay? Y'all really tell lies about the white man. Show me that the white man wrote the Bible. Show me that the Council of Nicaea composed the scriptures together because you had religion, because Constantine signed religion in the law. You understand me? So Sunday became the first day. Christianity, you had religion popping up at that time. Many religions popping up. Islam came around the what, 3rd or the 4th century? You understand me? Christianity came around about the 3rd century. Okay, 2nd, 3rd century. So also you had religion popping up during this time, era. Alright? Do you understand me? Let's read that again. Amos chapter 5, verse 25. Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offering in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? But ye have bore the tabernacle of your Moloch and your Chernobyl. Now that Chernobyl, whatever how you say it, is talking about the planet Saturn. You understand me? Because see, understand the Babylonians and the Romans were planet worshippers. That's why Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is based off the planetary system. Monday is based off the moon node. How you say moon in Spanish? Thursday is Thor. You understand me? Thor is the son of Zeus, I think, right? You understand me? You got Saturday, and then you got sun worshiping because Nimrod died and became the sun god. So you got sun worshiping. She became, the Ceremonist became the moon goddess. So in Judaism, y'all worship, in Judaism, it's a white man religion, right? And in Judaism, they Sabbath is on a Saturday, and Yahweh God is against their Sabbath. Okay? You understand? It is what it is. See, that what separates me from a lot of Israelites. Because I'm from an Israelite camp. But then again, I'm the type of Israelite, I don't follow man. I follow the scriptures. Do you understand me? See, so the scriptures led me to separate from GMS now. You understand me? Now, if I was up north in New York, I'll still be with some of my camp, but not all of my camp. Because see, in that camp, we had a little cracks when it came to the philosophical, when it come to debate with these scriptures. Do you understand me? Because I'm not going to follow and repeat what the next man say and what the next man say and what the next man say. Then I'll be stupid as fuck. I'll be a dummy. You understand me? Hey, you have to be chosen. You understand me? Look what Yahweh Shai say. Let me get John what? 13 and 18? John chapter 13, verse 18. I speak not of you all. I know whom I have chosen. See, he already know who he chosen. Why? Because life is already written. Your faith is already written. See, y'all don't understand this game, okay, and what y'all worshiping. But let's finish up. Amos chapter 5, verse 26. Now start at verse 25. Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offering in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? But ye have bore the tabernacle of your Moloch and your Chernim. And Moloch is basically Baal. It's basically talking about the northern Canaanites. And Yahweh was the southern Canaanites. Okay, the children of Israel ran in the YHWH. Okay. But ye have bore the tabernacles of your Moloch, your Chernim, your images, and the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves. And that star that they put together created blasphemy act, talking about the seal of Solomon and the star of David. And when you see these Israelite camps with these stars on their clothing, you know that they are the white man, and you know that Yahweh God is not with them, the God of Israel, despite of them having knowledge. Because they always lose debate when it comes to the gospels of Yahweh Shai. Because see, the Israelite camps that carry that star, they do not believe. They come out of Egypt too. Do you understand me? Just like the church, they're into social issues. Okay, when you see their videos, they are nothing but social. When you see my videos, what you talking about? Divine politics. You talking about governing systems of man. You talking about, see, when my videos, you get to learn and understand what the political game is about. With my videos, you get to see what you worship, and you get to learn and understand this political game and how it's all biblically related. Because I deal with the facts. Okay, a lot of y'all run from the facts of religion or politics, but y'all go to politics when it come time for the mark of the beast. Y'all ran to the politics of it when y'all ran to that COVID-19, when y'all ran to that shot mandated by OSHA. A lot of y'all ran to the Bible talking about the mark of the beast. See, so politics and religion is what this is about. So all that shit y'all talking, save that shit, okay? Save it, because y'all are hypocrites. Y'all ain't in the truth, and Yahweh God is not with y'all. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let's finish up. Verse 27. Therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, and the Lord whose name is the Yahweh of hosts. And they went. Okay, let's go to let's go to I don't want to go into 2 Kings, but let's go into Psalms 106, I believe, right? Let's go to Psalms let's go to Psalms 106 and let's hit down to verse 34. Psalms 106 verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commended them. Why? Because when they left Egypt, they ran into the land of Canaan. They ran into Yahweh, and in the southern kingdom, which is Judah, the southern kingdom, and the northern kingdom ran into Baal, the northern Canaanites' chief god. Let's read that again. Psalms 106 verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commended them, but were mingled amongst the heathen and learned their works and served their idols. Verse 38. And shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan. See, the idols, so you have more than one idols of Canaan. And verse 40. Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, insomuch that he abhorred his own inheritance, and he gave them into the hands of the heathen, and they that hated them ruled over them. Their enemies also oppressed them, and they were brought into subjection under their hands. Meaning that religiously, for idol worshiping, they went into slavery. Religious ideology of slavery is because now they enter Judaism, they enter Yeshua, Jesus, Jehovah. So y'all are captive to the religious ideology of man. Okay, so y'all is enslaved. Okay, like in America. Donald Trump is the president, right? So what happened is that the Republican Party gonna enslave you through religion, and they're gonna push Jesus down your throat. Do you understand me? They're gonna push this gospel. You understand? Making America great again goes back into the scriptures. Okay? Hey, it is what it is. And politically, even to this day, politically, the government is against us. The 94 crime bill, okay, and when you go back to the 1965 Voters' Right Act and all the way to 2020, 25 right now, the Democrats never did nothing for black people. Now, SNAP benefits and Section 8 came through the welfare, through the Republican Party. Because see, when we go back into history, the Republican Party is based as black. Black people are the Republican Party. Do you understand me? Hey, Democrats didn't come into play until the in the Jim Crow era. That's when blacks came back into politics and they became Democrats. But you always had the Black Caucus. Clyburn been in the Congress for years. Maxine Waters been in there for years, since the 70s. Do you understand me? They never did nothing for black people. Okay, even to this day, the NAACP ain't nothing for white people. They woke now. You understand me? The ACLU, they woke now. Because what happened is that they killed all the original NAACP members. They killed their asses. So now you got nothing but white men up in there now. And they are funded by Democrat white liberals. You understand me? See, so understand that for idol worshiping, the children of Israel went into slavery. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. All right. Let's go to Acts 7 and 43. Acts chapter 7, verse 43. So like, let's go to verse 42. Wait, nah. Let's go up to let's go to and that lines up with today, because see, today the children of Israel are disobedient. Let's go to Acts chapter 7. Let me start at verse let me start at verse 37. Acts chapter 7, verse 37, but I want 43. This is that Moses which said unto the children of Israel, a prophet of the Lord shall Yahweh raise up unto you of your brethren, like unto me, him you shall hear. And that goes back into Deuteronomy 18 and 18, when he talks about the coming of Yahweh Shai. And a lot of Israelites don't believe in the prophecies of the biblical scriptures or the writings of Moses. That's why Yahweh Shai say in John 5 and 46, if you don't believe the writings of Moses, how you gonna believe my words? Because Moses wrote of me. See, so he going back into the Old Testament, into the writings of Moses. You understand me? Deuteronomy 18 and 18. All right. Verse 38. This is he that was in the church, but the church is basically talking about in the camp. Okay, that church is a modern terminology that they use. Okay, in the Greek, a building. Okay. And in the wilderness with the angel which spoke to him in Mount Sinai, and with our fathers. Now, let's read 38 again. This is he that was in the church. Now, when it says in the church, it's talking about the camps, because the children of Israel had camped out. You got the Judah is a camp, Benjamin is a camp, Levi is a camp, Manasseh is a camp, Nephilim is a camp. Okay? There was no such thing as fucking churches. All right? That's that Christian bullshit that y'all into. All right? In the wilderness with the angel which spoke to him on Mount Sinai, and with our fathers who received the lively oracles to give unto us. And what he talking about is the commandments that Moses received on Mount Sinai, when you go to Exodus 31 and 18. Right? I believe 31 and 18. To whom our fathers would not obey, but trust him from them, and in their hearts turned back again into Egypt. Meaning that when the children of Israel left Egypt, they still was in Egypt. Okay, just like here in America. A lot of you all is still in America despite of you being Israelites. Okay, despite of your belief in God, y'all believe in titles, so y'all still in America ways. You understand me? Y'all still in the philosophical views of man. All right? Hey, it is what it is. All right? Verse 40. Saying unto Aaron, make us gods to go before us. As for this Moses, which brought us out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And they made a calf in those days, and offered sacrifices unto the idol, and rejoiced in the works of their own hands. And Yahweh turned and gave them up to worship the host of heaven. And when he gave them up to worship the host of heaven, he's talking about the stars and the moon. And to this day, The children of Israel, some of Israelites worship the moon. Y'all worship the full moon. A lot of people worship the stars. Because y'all go to church on Saturday. A lot of y'all call yourself Judaism, Israelites. Y'all worship on the Sunday. On the Saturday. Y'all worship the planet Saturn. You understand me? So y'all worship the host of heaven. And the one that run in the heaven and the queen of heaven is Seremesis. Do you understand me? So y'all basically talking about referring to idol worshiping. A lot of y'all see religion of man is idol worshiping. Whether from Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhist, and so forth. All religion to this day is a man religious ideology, philosophy. It doesn't have nothing to do with the Bible. Do you understand me? It is what it is. Verse, and let's finish up. As it is written in the book of the prophets, O ye house of Israel, how ye offered me slain beasts and sacrifices the space of 40 years in the wilderness. Ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your god Rephaim, figures which ye made to worship them, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon. Our fathers and the tabernacle of the witness in the wilderness, as he had appointed, speaking unto Moses, that he should make it according to the fashion that he have seen. Okay, because it was written for Judah to go against the Yahweh God, and he gonna put their ass into slavery, and Yahweh Shai was gonna come. But learn and understand that that 6-point star, that 5-point star come out of Egypt, and that's blasphemy. Okay, you understand me? Mason is a cult started by Amate that goes back to the 3rd century. Okay, now when you go to that you got the 2 triangles that represents the astral plane. Now that triangle that's sticking up represents the material matters, and then you got the oval which says the conscious, which is eternal life. See, a lot of y'all trying to reach eternal life through this through the philosophy of man, and it's not going to happen. Why? Because the material matters and the astral plane, y'all get stuck in the astral plane. Why? Because y'all concentrate more on the physical matters. Do you understand me? So y'all focus on the material matters and the social issues of life. So y'all never gonna have that eternal life. And y'all promote that y'all wear this but y'all don't understand what that means, because y'all don't even follow the y'all don't even follow the Kabbalah. Okay, the shit that y'all into, y'all don't even follow. Like everybody believe in Jesus, right? A lot of y'all believe in Jesus, but y'all don't follow Jesus. Oh, I believe in Jesus, but you do everything to go against what he say, even though he don't exist. But Jesus told you don't do it, and you still did it anyway. But you telling me that you believe in Jesus, and his name is Jesus. Okay, learn and understanding what y'all worshiping.